Put your hands up. Get up. Get down. Don't move. Police, get down. Get down. Put your hands up. Get down. LSPD. Put your hands up.
They're shooting already in there.
They're mad. We're pissing them off.
Get down. Arms out. Police, get down.
Oh, I'm getting shot.
Get down and put your hands. LSPD. Don't move.
We're letting it sing, boys. Open it up.
I don't see anything here.
I love that,
All right, what's up? We're back with another shorter training video. We're on week 14 of 16. We're 3 weeks out from the meet. Today was the primary deadlift day. We did this yesterday, the primary squat day. And then I'm kind of on a weird schedule right now where I'm doing, I actually did this first, this week's accessory deadlift day, and then I did this week's accessory squat day. So then it'll be coming this week. I'll do the same thing where I'll do this one Tuesday and I'll do this Thursday, and then kind of go back and forth like that. Anyways, we kind of caught up last video on what the hell happened in those 2 weeks where I was gone. Things are feeling okay. The adductor is holding up. We were able to hit a 445 single. I didn't do a lot of back off sets. Basically, the leg volume is just too much in this program for me that I've come to realize, and I'm just cutting it out where I feel like I need to. And if things don't feel right, I don't do it. So I've cut a few sets here and there out on deadlift. I've cut a lot of sets out on squat, and I think I would continue to do that in the future if I was to run this program again. And bench has literally been perfect. I would keep the volume exactly the same for bench. It's actually been very good. I'd probably just change out the variations. I kind of like banded bench. Pin bench has been, I think it's too easy for me. I think pin bench is too easy. It's not really like working on any of my weaknesses. But overall, the bench has been fantastic this whole prep. So this week we hit a 315 single. I've never unracked 315 without a spotter before, so that was super easy. It was an RPE 8. It wasn't even an RPE 9, so we'll probably hit more next week. And we hit that squat like I talked about. And then today was 565 deadlift, which is, it's a stiff bar without straps PR for sure. But it's not an all-time PR. And I could have went heavier. I was going to hit 6 plates, but it didn't feel like an injury. It doesn't feel like an injury. My hamstring just felt weird afterwards. And I was like, it's probably a sign, just like, take it easy. We'll hit a bigger number next week. Like, it's not a big deal. So just held it there. It's already technically a PR. We'll take it. And then bench was just a 2-count pause bench, 285, pretty easy. And then this is blocking it. But we did 335 for 4 on Zerchers since we did 345. I could have done 345. It would have been no problem, and it would have been RP 9-ish. But again, I'm not trying to destroy myself with the squat volume. Trying to keep the adductor happy, my knees happy, and then before the knees it was the left hip. The hip feels 100%. There's no problem there. The knees are still iffy, both of them honestly, and it feels like tendon. It doesn't feel like the normal pain that I get, like patellofemoral pain. So I will remedy that when the meet is over. But in the meantime, just trying to keep the knees happy, and they are for the most part. And then just keep that adductor from restraining again. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the training side of things. Thankfully, no real injuries necessarily, just trying to keep everything from falling apart. My main goal is to make it to meet day. That's number one goal, is just make it there. That's all. As long as I get there, that's all that matters. So I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm taking everything very easy to prioritize making it to the finish line. And again, if I were to run the program again, probably shorten some things up in terms of volume on the lower body stuff. But that's pretty much it. So we'll move on to the music side of things. Joji is continuing to release singles. I haven't really loved them. They've been okay. They're growing on me the more I listen to them, but they're still not like, I don't think it's his best work really. I'm not sure what he's really going for with this, but it's okay. This and all I can say is album. It's not really an album. It's 5 songs and then instrumentals, so it's an EP. But this was really good. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's generic because it's not generic. It's like Thal. It's like progressive metal, and it's not generic, but it's also not. I don't want to say it's not interesting. Nothing is like hooking me in, like their previous stuff, because it is very progressive. It is very different, and it's a different take on Thal a little bit. They always have had kind of a different take on it. But there's just nothing hooking me in this time. I'm not sure what it is, but I like the theme of this EP/album, and like the narrative is really cool, but the music itself is not really like gripping me like their previous stuff. So all in all, it's a solid listen. It's really interesting. There's like monologue-y kind of parts in it, which are pretty cool. It's interesting. And yeah, I think we talked about these last week. So nobody's releasing music right now. Nobody releases music around the new year. Everybody waits a couple weeks so that they can, everybody can come back from holidays and they can be back in the front of people's minds again. I think also it's because of like album of the year type stuff like that people do. It's like if you drop something too early, then like everybody's gonna forget about you by the end of the year type of thing. So I think everybody backloads the second half of the year, I feel, because of that shit, because it is good promotion. So yeah, that's it. Next week is going to be a special. I'm going to do a workout in a real gym, and then it'll be the last truly heavy lifts before meet day, and then then we go taper week, and then the meet is January 24th. So I don't know if I'm putting the gaming clip was probably at the beginning, but if it isn't, it'll be at the end here. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow my other socials at the same at Dr. Jellylifts. I post way more frequently on like Instagram. That's where I'm mainly at. But thanks for watching. Peace out.